over the course of the weekend, we saw an astonishing video published by the Sunday Mirror of people partying at Central Office, dancing, tables full of wine. Have you reopened the investigation?
It's illustrative, isn't it, of how the police operate where society fractures, where things are contentious, where there's challenge. So we're not routinely opening every minor historic allegation. So if you phoned up about your neighbour from 3 years ago, we're not going to reopen that. But clearly cases that are particularly serious, particularly concerning, we will do. As people know, that case has been previously looked at based on a photo. It's very obvious a video tells a much richer, clearer story than a photo. And so the team that's going to come out over the weekend, are looking at that with a view to whether that provides a basis for a further investigation.
What's your sense that you will be?
I think we can all see the colourful nature of the video and how much it tells a story way beyond the original photo. I need to let the team work through that, but I think we can all guess which way it'll go.
Right, so there will be action, and that will be the same sort of, if penalties are issued, it will be the same fixed penalty notices that we saw earlier on. The
same procedures as before and the same principles as before, where we're looking at sort of how proportionate is this, how much are there sufficiently aggravating factors in this case that merit looking so far back when we're not on most of the cases. And so one of the things we've taken into account in the past, of course, has been those involved in sort of setting the law and setting the policy being an aggravating feature, for example. So we take account of all of that as we work through. Does the evidence say that X was compromised and breaking the rules? And then does it justify that intervention? So that same process you've seen before. And I think so far we've given in Hillman, which was the main investigation into the Downing Street parties, etc., it's over 100 fixed penalties for slightly under 100 individuals, because some people had more than one.
Is it to do with the strength of public feeling as well? I mean, does that play a role? Because as you said, you're not going to reopen every case, even every case from lockdown. But will you be taking that into account, that this is something that the UK public feels strongly about? Or does that not come into your choices at all?
I think sort of expressing it as simply as that, no, because we have to operate without fear or favour. If we allow ourselves to be blown around by public feeling, that is a dangerous precedent.
The Newsagents. This is a Global Player original podcast.